So how would you like to own a piece of music history? The legendary Ray Benson of Asleep at the Wheel is auctioning off items from his 50-year collection, and this will be next month in October. Ray Benson is joining us live in the studio today. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, Jen, so good to be here.
Yes, great. Okay, so I was looking through some of the photos that you sent of the items you're auctioning off, iconic items. What are you auctioning off for people?
Well, there's a ton of posters, let's put it that way. I kept a lot of Willie Nelson 4th of July posters. I can't remember how many times we played, but there were a lot of posters. Autographed guitars. There's one of the guitars that I did an album once. It was a tribute to Bob Wills' album. We had a Ray Benson signature guitar was signed by everybody in the band, and then Willie Nelson, Charlie Daniels, and Merle Haggard. I guess everybody signed a guitar, and it's been hung a lot, and it's time for somebody to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. We've got my motorcycle, a 1969 Harley Davidson motorcycle, which I bought up on Burnett Road back in 1975 and rode for many years. And it's been in the museum down at the Whitliff in San Marcos. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm a little old and a little timid to ride around Austin these days. And we just ran out of room. I've got a large house and I'm trying to get out of it and get into a small house. And I have no more wall space.
That's what you were saying. Your son said, Dad, it's just time to get rid of some of this.
Yeah, I said, do you want this? No, I already got 3 of them. You know, I was a Rat Pack collector. I've collected all kinds of stuff, and I still have too much stuff. I collected guitar picks. I got everybody's guitar pick from Waylon, Willie, from Garth Brooks, etc. And I just said, we got to get rid of some of this stuff. You know, I think there's a Mickey Mantle autographed hat I got at one of those golf tournaments, and the kid said, well, you already got me a baseball. And I said, well, you're lucky kids, and I said, let's have some other kids. Plus, we're going to be able to give a portion of the proceeds to the Texas Dance Hall Preservation Society, which we help to preserve some of the old dance halls around Texas that are not non-for-profit, really. They're community centers, the Twin Sisters in Blanco. You all know about Green Hall. Well, that's a very commercially successful. They don't need the help, but there are small things. Fisher Hall, these small halls that have been around 100 years in Texas that need help.
So you said you have a lot, and we were talking about just all of the collectibles, over 50 years worth. And so for you, how were you able, Ray, to select the items and say, okay, I'm willing to part with this? Because there's a lot of memories tied to those items.
My son said, we're getting rid of this, and this. What do you think? And I was on the road, and I said, well, which one is that again? No, there were some things, you know, well, obviously, you know, I still have a house full of memories, so this would be great, and we can always use the money. We're building a new studio. We're not broke, but you can always use money, and I have a large band. We tour the whole time, and we continue to pick up more posters.
So you have a lot of items that you will be auctioning off. Is there one specific item that just brings back a special memory to you that you were kind of hesitant to part with?
Yeah, and I don't know it'll sell either. It's a 1954 Studebaker Commander. It runs, but it's the car I drove to Texas in.
Oh my goodness!
Not in 1954. I ain't that old. But yeah, it's a project car. I mean, the engine and the transmission, everything works. It needs a tank. That's all, and a bit of love, and a 1955 Chevy 4-door that was a project car of mine that I just don't have time to do anymore. I don't want to work with wrenches anymore.
Yes, yes. Okay,
hats,
so
yeah, there's a hat. Ray Price says, I remember Ray Price signed that hat for me, and that is the cover of an album.
Oh my goodness!
And it's a very large 3x3 Willie Nelson backstage pass. I stole that from Willie's to get me backstage.
Okay, so we see all these collectibles. Did you set out to be a collector? Did you say, you know, I'm going to collect all of this and keep it, and one day it might be worth something?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, and I was wrong about a lot of it, but there's the motorcycle's not. I mean, that was done good, but mostly it was just, I don't know, I just loved seeing where I'd been and collections of stuff. There's some gold, platinum records and things. Oh my gosh, that's a poster from the Armadillo. Now those boots, if you got size 16,
Ooh.
these will fit, and they were made in El Paso by a friend of mine.
Those are nice. Are you sure you want to part with those?
I've got 6 or 7 other
Okay.
pairs, not like it. So anyway, we thank y'all, and I love, like I say, I've been here at KXAN before it was called KXAN.
Yes.
And love coming down here. Has great memories here, and good luck on the new studio. But yeah, and it's online.
Yes.
And it's live. I'm going to go down and do it. So there is a live auction, but if you want to online, you just Burley auction, and it's pretty cool. I'd found this before I ever knew about this, because I was before I had too many things. I was saying, boy, I'd like to buy that poster. And that's how I found out about this place. They were doing the Armadillo liquidations and stuff. So.
Okay, Ray, thank you so much.
Thank
the
y'all.
legendary Ray Benson. Thank you for being in studio with us. We do have the website right now if you're interested in this auction. It's on Saturday, October 15th. Like Ray said, it is online as well as live. So we have that auction website, burleyauction.com.